Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time since I sat down and filmed. I think it's been like about a year. So yeah, it's been crazy. My first year of college went great. It's definitely an experience. It was so much fun. A lot of studying, a lot of late nights, a lot of Red Bull, but I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm going to be trying out whether deodorant can be used as a primer. I know it's very weird. I saw this concept literally on an Instagram post, and I just thought it would be so cool to do a YouTube video. I didn't see that many YouTubers or the concept really just being like put out there. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's film a video. I woke up this morning. I'm hungry. Haven't even eaten breakfast, and I was like, let's beat the pace. So if you guys want to see me do a very honest review on whether or not this works and it's great and I recommend, or this is about to get thrown in the trash. P.S. side note, I'm so sorry that the camera is out of focus for the few beginning moments of the video. I'm trying to get adjusted to this new backdrop and everything, and I'm currently at home filming by myself, so I don't really have anyone to pre-focus the camera for me. So bear with me, my focus on the camera does get a lot better towards the end of the video. But without further ado, my tutorial. Bye guys. Alright guys, let's get right into it. We are going to go ahead and... Alright, so it says Suave 24-hour protection powder, invisible, solid. I made sure that it was invisible because obviously we wouldn't want it white. Directions. Apply to the underarms only. We'll see about that. So, it is brand new, so I'm going to go ahead, if I have the strength. Okay. I don't have the strength, I have the nails for it. So, we're going to twist. Alright, she looks like a view. And here it is. We are going to go ahead and apply this to the face. I'm going to just pull out a mirror. So I don't really know how this is going to go, but we're going to start with, let's start with the cheeks. Okay, is it actually? Okay, it is applying. Okay, it did not feel like it was applying anything. So we're going to go with the cheeks, the chin. I'm going to drag it up because that's the best way to apply stuff to your skin. Okay. And then we're going to do the nose. Usually I've heard that deodorant is good for people with oily skin. It prevents like oil and blockage throughout the day, so it really remains like has your skin super good and not oily, and that prevents it. So I actually have combination / oily skin, and I get it in my T-zone, which is why I'm probably going to just like emphasize this area, because I wanted to make sure that we are getting everything. Alright. I think that's good. Feels weird. My face smells like deodorant, obviously. I mean, it smells good, but it feels like tacky, which is good for primers. I feel like the foundation or whatever we're using today is going to stick quite well. It's just going to be probably a little weird. Alright, next step, foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to be using a little bit of both. I'm at this like weird stage right now since it's like the end of summer, where I haven't gone out that much and I haven't been so tan, so I'm getting really fair. I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer in SPF 20. I will leave the shade that I am down below. Usually when I'm working with different types of foundations and different colors, I like to kind of start with the darker foundation and then brighten it up with the lighter ones. We're going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and we're just going to brighten it up. I know I probably look very dark. So we're just going to go ahead and take that on the back of my hand. Just swirl it around. Now that we have the foundation ready, we are going to go ahead and do concealer. Alright, so today we're going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer. I love this concealer. I've been using it for about, I've been using it for about like a good 2 or 3 years. Alright, so now that the under eyes are finished, they're covered with concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take the e.l.f. definition powder. It is the Soft Luminance, so it's more of like a pinky shade. It's not really the traditional white, like the Laura Mercier or anything. I'm going to take that again. Good secret if you don't know it already. Take your damp beauty sponge and press it lightly, and then you go ahead and apply to the under eye. And now what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes, because I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with this as well. I didn't do that in the beginning, but I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and this looks and feels super weird. I'm going to go ahead and take the deodorant and lightly put it on my eyelid, and probably just like, okay. Guys, this feels like so weird. Who would have thought that using deodorant as primer would actually work? I mean, honestly, I didn't. We're going to try it out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay 2. I want to use this palette because even though it does have a lot of dark shade colors, it does have a lot of light ones. So I'm just going to be doing like a very easy kind of like day look. So try to make it look like I'm not wearing makeup even though your girl's beat. So we're going to go ahead and use the lightest shade, Foxy. And we're just going to be applying that all to the eyelid. Alright, now that the eyelids are basically ready to go and ready for some color, I'm going to go ahead in with the Morphe 441, my favorite blending brushes, and we're going to go ahead and go into the shade. Go in with the shade Half Baked, so it's a very pretty like gold shimmer. I'm going to go take it with a Morphe 210 brush, so that's just like a small packing brush. I'm going to actually damp the brush with the Mario Badescu spray. Oh, that feels so refreshing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go into that color. So I'm going to apply that in the middle. That's stunning. That is actually stunning. I mean, so far so good. The colors have been applying pretty good. Especially the base, like the Tease. I really think that it's applying very, very well. I know this shade in general is very good. It's very creamy, but at the same time, I feel like the primer does affect. And before this, I really didn't use primer. I know I should, but I really just never would. And if I did, I would use like an e.l.f. one. So I know I've been like really bad on that. I'm not really like a primer girl, so I'll definitely get better. But Yeah, I really think that it's going on really nicely. The eyes look very blended. That's all I can say. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe 441, and we're just going to go ahead and kind of like add depth to the inner corner and really make this halo eye a halo eye. Now I'm going to be going in with the Hoola Benefit bronzer. Definitely love this bronzer. Definitely buildable. You can make it very sheer. You can make it very full coverage, in my opinion. Really, really love it. I think it's one of the OGs in the makeup world. We're going to be taking that to our cheekbones. A little bit more bronzer than I was expecting to. And my foundation actually oxidizes, so we're going to be taking the e.l.f. So we're going to be using the e.l.f. powder to go ahead and cut the crease of my cheek. In with the one and only Becca Cosmetics collab with Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlighter. Taking that on a Morphe 501 brush, which is a special highlighting brush, and we're going to go ahead and highlight away. That looks... I'm going to go ahead and do mascara. My recent drugstore favorite since it came out is the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. So we have finished applying mascara. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the excess powder with that Morphe 527 brush. And there goes my stomach again. I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off my nose. The last step, I'm going to be using the Badescu Skincare Facial Spray. I do love this product. It retails for about $12, this whole bottle, and it comes like a smaller version for like $8. So honestly, $4 difference. I would definitely get the bigger version. So for setting spray, we're going to be using this. We're actually going to be doing a 12-hour test. So I'm going to leave this makeup on for 12 hours, and we are going to see if this 24-hour protection actually stays on and it looks good, or if it looks tacky. So I will see you guys then. Hi guys, welcome back. So it is around 10 p.m, which is around the same time that I started the video early this morning. It has been 12 hours since I have had this makeup on. So let's get into the final say on whether or not it was a flop or it actually worked. Alright, so time to reveal. So I know lighting is really bad right now because it is nighttime, but I will have to say that the foundation stayed pretty well. Definitely full coverage. There was no sweating, there was no oiliness, which is kind of weird. Concealer looks good. Does not look creased. The eyeshadow is still perfectly blendable. The highlight's there. No patchiness, no nothing. This is very weird. Well, to say the least, the Suave 24-hour protection powder deodorant can be used as a primer. Would have never thought, honestly thought this video was going to be like a no, that it was going to be oily, it was going to make me like super, I don't know, clog my pores, but it definitely did not, and my skin looks really, really smooth. Who would have thought? So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up right there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out and click that little bell just so you can get notifications on when I'm going to post, because I'm actually starting to post a lot now, and I have a few ideas of more videos are going to be a little bit more interactive and like me going downtown or me doing different things. So my audience is going to become very broad, and it's not going to be just makeup. But to get me started, to get the ball rolling, I decided to do this video, so I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.